Hey, how's everything going? How are you today?
Oh, doing great, doing great.
That's awesome. So this session will be like really quick. I know you're busy, so just I have a few questions for you. Just
Sure.
please answer everything with your honest feedback. That will be great. Should we start?
Yeah.
Sounds good. So how was your experience with Gen Financial Solutions credit repair program?
I was very satisfied. I've been with quite a few other credit repair companies before where basically just take your money on a month-to-month, don't really actually do anything, or they string you out to the very last minute. And when you want to cancel, then they finally try to do something. But no, from day one, I think the professional communication, information, they keep you pretty much informed all along the way. They're very communicative in the process, and I was really happy with the results. At the very beginning, I started getting things off. I think I probably got like 12 or 13 things off the credit report. They were just miscellaneous stuff, and that needed to come off anyways. And so I was really happy. My credit score went up, I think, close to 70 points. So it was really, really beneficial.
That's awesome. And how long did it take to get these accounts off of your report?
It was about, I would say close to 6 months, I think, for the way the letters go back and forth. It was about a 6-month process, but I saw stuff come off in the first round of letters. We got some of the small stuff off, and then, some more aggressive stuff, we had to come back and hit them again. But about 6 months, I had quite a few just little stuff that needed to be cleaned up. Some of the other stuff took a little more aggressive approach, but definitely had a good result from everything. Was very happy with the service.
Thank you so much. That's really awesome that you said that about us. So you mentioned that you've had a few credit repairs in the past before.
Yes.
The experience with them wasn't great. How long did you work with them for? How many companies did you work with before?
I think it was 2. There's probably 3. So the first one, it basically they put me on a monthly like $49 a month, and I mean, I think I paid that for a whole year, and not one thing ever happened. It was absolutely a joke. They couldn't even send me letters that they had sent out. Another one I paid $1,100 for, and they were supposed to be this aggressive approach and all this kind of stuff. And when I asked to actually see what they were sending out, and they couldn't even verify the letters. I had to constantly keep calling them for updates. They would never update me. When I did call, they're like, "Oh yeah, we sent out another round of letters." I'm like, "Okay, great. Can you just CC me in those letters so I can see what you're sending out, like to see who you're sending them out to when they went out?" They would never really. So basically, it was just kind of a scam. They took my money and didn't really do anything. So that's why I love your monthly updates where you guys kind of go, "Hey, this is what we sent out. Here's what we saw that came off. Here's what we're going to do next." So it's a nice game plan that keeps you tagged in and up to date what's going on with your account.
Yeah. We always try to be communicative with our clients, and we always try to, keep that connection going, making sure you guys are happy and everything. So that's what our goal is. Yeah. And so credit repair is like a very untrustworthy kind of competitive industry. But, like you said, you've been burned before by other credit repair companies, and a lot of our clients been burned in the past by other credit repair companies. What made you decide that like you want to trust us and give us a shot in the beginning?
I don't really know. I just, like I said, I've tried several. So I thought, I listened to the advertisement, talked with Jen myself. I asked her a couple key questions, and, if you know the right questions to ask right out of the gate, you can tell whether they're legit. One is if they know how to lock down your third-party reporting, like your LexisNexis and stuff like that. A lot of companies don't even know what you're talking about, or don't even say that's the companies you need to run from. They don't know what they're doing. They're just submitting letters. They don't have any really control. So one of the first things she said was, "We need to lock your credit down on these third parties." I was like, okay, that's a good start. Because I've been reading that that's one of the first things you got to do to get real change on your credit report. So that kind of intrigued me with what she was doing. Of course, she seems like an amazing person, and we talked a lot, had a lot of good connection there. So I felt comfortable moving forward. And the price was, it is a monthly, but it was very reasonable for what I got, considering what I paid.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah. Jen is awesome. She always, trying to figure out the best way to help our clients. So I'm glad that came through. So what was your goal when you started credit repair, and did you achieve your goal after the program? How's everything going on your end?
Yeah, everything pretty much. I have one thing that I think I'm going to have to do, use some litigation to get taken care of. And I had a bankruptcy that was like in 2017. I had to use it as a legal strategy to keep someone from taking the money out of my business account. I wasn't necessarily needing to file bankruptcy. So I filed it, but I opted out 3 months later. But that helped. It's on my record. So I got to work on that and try to get that expunged.
So I guess what I have another question is, what can you say about the team? How was working with the team, and how was working with Jen, and how do you feel about the program as you are continuing the program?
Yeah, no, I thought the team was just like Jen. The whole system seems to be very functional. Everybody works really well together. It doesn't matter really who gives you the update. They kind of all have really good information about what's going on with your account, and seems like a very fluid system. And like I said, I felt like the whole experience overall was handled very professionally, and had a lot of good. I felt comfortable with it. Credit repair is not something you're going to update daily, but when you do get that update, you need to let it go. Like, hey, what's been going on? What successes did we have with our last round of letters? Where are we at now? And so when I did talk with any of the team members, really, they knew exactly where I was before, what we had submitted, and what we were going to do next. So it seemed like a very good system.
All right, thank you so much. Do you have any other feedback for us? How can we improve? Anything else?
Not really. I mean, just maybe like this other, obviously keep trying, because the credit system is obviously moving all the time, so changing all the time. So I'm sure there's gonna be things that come like just to try to get other things off, some of the more aggressive stuff. Obviously, that's the law firms and stuff like that have to kind of jump and get involved in stuff. But otherwise, I mean, I think we're good.
Awesome. Would you recommend us to other people?
Absolutely. Yeah, I've actually sent several people already that just had, I got all this little stuff on my credit. I'm like, hey, so I've actually referred quite a few people over already to check out the website and stuff. So.
Yeah, I know. Thank you so much for that, by the way. I'm so happy that you did that. Thank you.
No problem.
All right. I think that's everything we need today. Thank you so much for doing this session. It really helps us a lot. This industry is really competitive, so this will really help us in our program, and hopefully we can reach out to more people and help more people in the future. So just thank you for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good one.